So we're going to be looking at the figures I'm thinking of buying this year. Some of them I already ordered and other ones I'm still deciding on. So first up is the Ichiban Kuji Kagura. This one already released in Japan in December, and I pre-ordered mine from Amazon in the US, so I'll be getting mine a few months from now. But yeah, this is one I'm really looking forward to. And then next up is the Ichiban Kuji Stushi. So I've seen some videos of this one on YouTube, and probably in at least 2 or 3 of the videos I watched, it seems to have a common issue, which is that the wings don't stay on, or maybe it's just the left wing, one of them. But yeah, in some of the videos I saw, the wing doesn't stick in fully or kind of sags out. I think I even saw a picture, or maybe it was on one of the videos, where someone glued the wing in to get it to stay. So I'm not sure how common that issue is, but it's common enough that I saw it 3 or 4 times. And I think I'm still going to be getting her because I just really want a figure of her in this pose. I know they have the little WCF also, but yeah, I want one of her with regular proportions in this pose. And we saw the Portrait of Pirates one now. That's in a completely different pose. So I'm thinking this one is going to be the only choice of a figure of her in this exact pose with regular proportions. And yeah, this one released last November in Japan, so she should be releasing pretty soon on Crunchyroll and Big Bad Toy Store, wherever. But yeah, I'm thinking I'll still be getting this one anyway, even if that wing might be an issue. We'll see how mine turns out when I get it. And then the Perona. So I did have another Perona, a post time skip Perona. I forget what line it was. It was Grand Line Series Special or something. And I liked that one, but I sold it because I was planning to get the Resin Sume Perona, which is a pretty big Perona figure, and yeah, it's resin, but I decided not to get it. So now I'm kind of without a post time skip Perona in my collection. So maybe I'll be getting this one, or I might get that Grand Line one back. So I'm not sure about that one yet. And then another Stushi, the Grand Line Series Egghead one. This one just released this month in January. I'm recording this video in January. I don't know when I'm uploading it, but yeah, so I like this one. I like the 80s colors of her outfit. So I'll be getting this one eventually. And then the Revable Moment, Sanji, and Zeph. So yeah, this one released in December. Yeah, I just like it. The little young Sanji with all the bumps on his head, then Zeph there screaming and pointing at him. I have a few of these Revable Moment figures, and I still haven't even opened any of them. So I don't really have a spot. I don't have a spot ready for these yet, but this is one that I might be getting. And then the Masterlize X-Piece Eneru. So I don't know. I wasn't sure about this one. I always kind of liked it, and I'm thinking I'm liking it more now. I mean, it's pretty simple. He's just standing there holding his weapon, but I like that. So I'm thinking I might get this one, and then also this one, the Amaru form, or whatever it's called. But yeah, I've seen videos of this one because he just came out in Japan. I think it was this month, yeah, January, and he looks great. He looks really big. I pre-ordered mine from Crunchyroll. I looked at the resale prices for him on Mercari Japan, Yahoo Auctions, and he's going for over $100, so it was cheaper for me to just order him from Crunchyroll and just wait a few extra months. So I ordered this one already, and I'll be getting him, sometime during this year. And then, the Masterlize Zoro. So I've talked about this one, but yeah, Zoro and Mihawk. Yeah, I really like that Mihawk. He looks really nice. Got the sword back there, and then the Zoro. I think the Zoro looks good too. I'm thinking I want Mihawk more right now though. And then Nami. I've talked about this one a few times also. I think this is my favorite Egghead Nami figure, depending on how it turns out. So I'm still keeping an eye on this one, and I'll probably end up getting it. Unless it turns out terrible. Really terrible, then I won't, but we'll see once she comes out. Oh yeah, this Newgate Grandista Newgate coming out. So this one looks like it could be pretty good. I don't know why I'm not sure about it yet. I can't really pinpoint anything terrible about him or anything. I'm just not sure. Not sure if I want this one yet. So this is another one where I'm probably just gonna wait till he releases, see how he looks in videos, and decide from there if I want to get him. And then the Masterlize X-Piece Young Rayleigh. So I like this one. I think it looks fine. I mean, it's Young Rayleigh. It looks like him. I'm just not super excited for it, so not sure if I'm going to be getting it. And then Crocus. Yeah, this is one which I've talked about. Look at that sexy thing. I have to have this one, so I'm getting him for sure, but I haven't ordered him yet. And then the Masterlize X-Piece Last One Roger. So I still think this one looks great. You know, it's such a big moment from One Piece. It's something I definitely want to have in my collection. So I'll be getting this one, but I have not ordered him yet either. And then this Luffy. So I like this one still. He's twisting around. I like how you can see his skin in there twisting with him. So still thinking about that one, not 100% sure yet. And then we have another Divine Departure Shanks figure. I don't know how many there are now, maybe three or four. And I think this one is my favorite out of the Divine Departure Shanks figures that are currently out there. Still undecided about that one also. And then we have Bonnie here. So this is the Bonnie I'm going to be getting for my collection. I really like this one. And then this Zoro. Yeah, I like this Zoro. I like the pose. I like the effects on it. Kind of looks like a Figure Art Zero almost or something. So I'm considering that one. And then, oh yeah, the Masterlized Rayleigh. I really like that one. I think that's the Rayleigh I'm going to be getting if I get a Rayleigh figure. You know, instead of the young one. Or I could get both, though. The young one would look a lot smaller because he's Masterlized X piece. This one is Masterlized. But, you know, I kind of just mix my figures all around. Even though I do like to get them somewhat in scale with each other if it's possible. But yeah, if I like a figure, I'm just going to buy it regardless of the size. And then Ivankov. This is one of my most wanted figures of the year, getting this one no matter what. Look at that thing. Yeah, this is one I don't see how I would possibly change my mind on this one. And now let's take a look at the recently announced Portrait of Pirates figures. So far these have just been shown as gray prototypes, and I can't show the pictures here because like when they first show these at events, people always take pictures anyway, and in those pictures I always see the little card down there that says not to post it on X, YouTube, Instagram, you know, just not to post it anywhere on social media, but people do it anyway. I'm just not going to take the chance by putting the pictures in my video. So if you want to see them while I'm talking about them, go look on MFC or Twitter, Instagram. I'm sure you could find them somewhere. But yeah, first we're going to be looking at Law. So here's Law. He's in the Onigashima outfit, which is my favorite of his. So I'm looking forward to this one. I think it could be pretty good. I like the effects. The face looks like it's good so far, but yeah, we'll wait to see this color. Depending on how they color it, I could end up hating it, but we'll see. And then next up is Lilith, Evolutionary History Lilith. So she's in the same line as the Nami. So this one looks pretty good. I think the face looks great. I like the pose. She's kind of pulling her jacket open, holding her helmet there. Then of course she's got the giant mega house boobs kind of like squishing into the helmet. We'll see how ridiculous those look once she's colored. I'm hoping she's not shiny like Bonnie, but I mean Nami's shiny, then Bonnie just takes it to an extreme amount. So I'm assuming Lilith is gonna have some amount of that shininess on her. So I'll see what I think of it once it's colored. And then we have the Evolutionary History Stussy. So this one's pretty interesting. I didn't expect this pose. Like I was hoping she'd be standing up, but I do like what they ended up going with. Like the face looks good, her hair looks good, the wings, the body looks great too. For some reason this kind of reminds me of like Femto coming out of the egg, and it also reminds me of some other anime figures I've seen. Like I've seen quite a few anime figures in a similar pose to this one where they're like leaning back in a cup or a bowl or whatever. So yeah, I think this one could turn out looking great, and I hope we see all of them colored soon so we can see some different angles and see what the colors are, because sometimes that can completely change my opinion of a figure, seeing a certain angle or some colors I don't like. So yeah, hopefully we see these colored soon. And now I'm going to be looking at some figures that are available right now. I might buy some of these today, maybe in a few weeks. But yeah, I'm trying to decide on a few of them. I don't think I'm going to get all of them because, you know, I just went through that whole list of the figures I wanted to get later this year, and it really just adds up fast. Like I spent a lot last year, so I'm trying to be even more picky because, you know, $40 there, $40 here. It just adds up so fast, you know? So yeah, first is a Masterlized X piece, Gear second, Luffy. And I do already have this one pre-ordered on Amazon, but they haven't got theirs in yet, and I noticed that he's available on GameStop ready to ship right now. So GameStop got theirs earlier, and I think he's also on, I think I also saw him on like Entertainment Earth. So I'm thinking I might just buy him on like GameStop right now so I don't have to wait till whenever Amazon gets theirs in. We'll see about that one. And then there's also this thing. This is like the only non-One Piece figure that snuck into the video. And yeah, I've never played the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, never watched the anime, so don't really know anything about it, but I do like this figure. I keep seeing it and I just can't stop checking for it. I can't stop thinking about it, so I really want this one. There's also the last one version that is gold. I mean, this one looks fine like this, but I really do like the gold of the last one version more, but this one's also on GameStop right now, and he's like $71. But if I look for the last one on like Mercari Japan, because I'd have to import that one from Japan or buy from a seller on eBay from Japan. So it's going to cost more if I want that one because of the shipping and all that. So I have to decide, like, do I want to pay double the price just to get the gold version? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'd be okay with this one. Like, he looks good enough as he is here. And then here is this Garp. Yeah, I almost bought this one on Crunchyroll like a week ago, then he went out of stock, and he's still on other sites though, like he's on Amazon, he's on GameStop, and who knows where else. But I don't know, I've been having a hard time deciding on this one for like months now. So maybe I'll get this one. Then the Figure Art Zero Extra Battle Yamato. So I've actually seen this one in a store recently. It was, in the box because the Figure Art Zero boxes usually have the windows. So I was able to look straight at the figure and I think it looked fine. I like the pose, all the effects on this one and everything. But I'm just not sure if I'm actually going to buy it. There's a lot of stuff I want this year. And yeah, for some reason I just can't bring myself to buy this one right now. And then the Admirals set, the Master Size X-Piece Admirals. So I've been thinking about these ones ever since they were announced. I just never got around to buying any of them. There was always something I wanted more, but this one right here, I think he's the best one of the set. He just looks so good, and also that last one version looks really great also. So I'm thinking I might buy this one, and also the Fujitora and Kizaru. But yeah, I don't know. I think right now the ones I'm wanting the most are, the Aramaki, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dragon thing, and the Gear 2nd Luffy.